All right, okay. We are moving forward with third angle orthographic projection. If you are in class, I would expect you for the next 5 minutes to just pay attention where I teach you the basics. So just pause it, whatever else you are busy with. If you are watching online, of course, then don't be distracted because this is an important lesson. All right, we're at page 66 in the HSE workbook. I'm just going to zoom in here on the left-hand side. And they have given us now, again, two views of a model, a top view and a front view. Now we've learned up to this stage that hidden detail is of course important. Can you see here that if I look at this front view and this top view and this front view, that there's a hole drilled through this piece of steel? Do you see that? And then there's another hole on the other side. And then in the middle there's another hole, but then there's a bigger hole with a bigger diameter that they've just started for the first 5 millimeters. Do you see that? All right. Now they've said the given figure shows the front view and the top view of a model. We have to use scale 1 to draw a full sectional front view of this model. Show the section line for the sectional front view and name the view and the full sectional right view. Show all hidden detail and center lines, insert 5 dimensions. Okay. Hier gee hulle vir ons 'n model, 'n bo-aansig en 'n voor-aansig. En hier is 3 gate wat deurgeboor word met die middelste gat net 5 mm 'n groter diameter. 'n volsdeursnee voor-aansig van die model. Die vraag hier is, as ek deur hom sny en ek verwyder die voorste gedeelte en ek kyk na hom, wat sien ek? They're asking me, a full sectional front view means if I cut through this piece of steel and I remove part of it and I look into that, what do I see? That's what they're asking you. In the right view, sectional right view, they're asking me to cut through it and now look at it, remove this part and look at it, and what do I see? That's what they're asking me. So they're asking me to cut this in half, first of all in a full sectional front view, and second of all in a full sectional right view. Now don't lose your bearings because I'm going to take you through this. All right. So we've got the top view. We know this is the front view, this is the right view. So you're going to start yourselves off, make sure your page is lined up. I'm going to show you the principles here. And I'm just going to project down in construction. Project down. I'll leave the center line for now. Okay, I'm not wasting time, I'm not stressing, I'm not having any fear or anxiety. I'm just with confidence copying, like I've done up to now, this. Alright. Then the height here, it's scale 1 to 1. The height, again, we're going to leave our 10 mm on the top as a construction line. And then we have a height there given to us as 20 in total. And just this middle part is 5. So draw a construction line. And this middle part here. Okay. Now if I would put the cutting plane, you're going to put in the cutting plane first. The cutting plane runs through the center. So here it is. I can redraw all of this. Just don't want to waste time. But on this end here, alright, we're going to do the cutting plane indication. It's an arrow like this. Kyk mooi. Same arrow on this end. Okay, make sure your lengths are the same. We're going to write A, and we're going to put the arrow here. Okay. So we are looking in this direction. We are going to cut on this cutting plane, and whatever is on the side of the arrows is going to fall away. Dit wat aan die kant van die pylpunte is wat wegval. So jy kan nou dink, as ek nou hierdie uitveer hier van bo af het, en ek sit 'n volsnit lyn deur hom, okay, en ek sny met my saag deur hom, watse kant moet ek verwyder om te kan sien hoe lyk dit? Ek moet hierdie kant verwyder, nee. For me to cut through this, look in the direction of the arrows, what side must fall away for me to be able to see? A or B? Watse deel moet wegvan? Ek sny deur op volsnit voor AA. Ek wil sien wat is daar. Moet A of B wegval? B. the part that's close, my eye is here. It's always the side, it's a lesson, it's a rule. Luister mooi na my. If I cut, whatever is on the side of my eye is what falls away. It doesn't help me take away that. I can't see. My eye's not there, my eye is here. Nee? If I look here now, let me draw what I see. Chip. Chip, kyk. Moenie nou iets anders doen nie. Chip. 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 Is this taking me half an hour to do? Doing all the vertical lines at once? No, it's chop, chop. Chip. 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 What's missing? Right. Now, why do I have these different lines? Well, if I cut through here, I'm cutting through air. Okay, let me start from the side. I start cutting, chip. Here I start hitting metal. Cut, 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 chip. Then I cut through air, but there's that back part. Kyk jy. That back part there is this part. It's air. Then I cut through metal again. Then I get to this point. That's that. Chip, chip. If I cut through this and I look, there's a step there. That's why there's a line. Say ah. Yeah. Then I cut through metal again. Chip up to that point. Then I cut through air. Now, all the parts that I cut through air, I'm not going to hatch. But the parts where my saw blade went, look here. I'm going to hatch. Sorry. 45 grade. En my driehoekie is so lief vir my. Hy het vir my lyntjies gegee hierso. Ek hoef nie te stres nie. Okay? This spacing, all of you should have a ruler that's got a spacing. If not, then make a plan. 45 degrees. I'll tell you a hack if you're not sure how to. All right, so we cut through. It's literally, it's the section lines, hatching. We call it hatching. Now, make sure it touches all the sides. Okay. What's missing here is the hidden detail. I got center line. Sorry. There we go. Center line here. Center line. All right. Let me just quickly show you. Let's say your ruler does not have a line, or a square doesn't have. Use your measurements. Look here. I could have used this and then the size, say, for instance, of that line. And that could have been my guide all the way. Do you see that? Maklik, nee. If it's a bigger object, I can use the outside. I can use a bigger distance. But that's roughly. Don't do this too close because it's going to waste your time. Some kids go like, takes you all day. Right? Have enough spacing. What do I do next? To the right. To the right. Same here on top. Same but different. Have you heard that before? Okay. What about this cutting plane now? Wat gaan jy my nou sê van die snyvlak? What about this cutting plane? If I draw it in here, how is it going to look? Think about that quickly while I draw this. How is this cutting plane going to look? It's a full sectional right view. When you hear the word full, it means in the middle, Cyril. Okay? Ek trek hom nou maar ordentlik in. As jy hoor vol snit, hoor julle vir my, ek sien nou as van julle wat ander goed doen. As dit vol snit is dit in die middel van die tekening. Regteraansig, so ek moet van die regterkant af kyk. Pylpunte pappie. En as dit AA was, wat gaan hierdie wees? Okay, maar mense, moet nou nie vir my kwaad maak nie. Ek het nou die eerste keer dit nie gedoen nie, maar jy weet, daar moet mos nou lyntjies wees, nie? B, B. Okay, forget about this A and B here, because that's just going to confuse you. Okay, do you see? Now, look at me, look. If I now draw this right view, if I look from the right hand side, and I cut through it, what will I see? What will fall away? Everything between my eye and that center line, that cutting plane. daai snyvlak. So here it's going to look like this. And this I now can draw in with confidence, papi. Selfvertroue. Dit is nou nie jou eerste keer nie. Sit sommer klaar daai middellyn in. Okay, all the vertical lines, one shot. Am I done? Am I done? What's missing? My cutting plane. Alright? I've cut through here. I cut through air, tip. There I hit the metal, puppy. And I have my saw same distance than the one here. Same angle. Nothing funny, nothing worried. Do I hatch my air cavity? No. Okay. What about, where does this line come from? Why did we not just draw it like this? Hoekom het ons nie net so geteken nie? Because if I look from the right, there's a line there. Daar's 'n lyn daar. En daar's 'n lyn daarbo. Hey, there they show it to you. Yes or no? Then you have to label. So below this here, here you're going to write, like they've said there, in Afrikaans gaan dit wees, vol deur snee. Ja, gaan lank skryf. Vol deur snee voor aan sig. Okay, wat? Eintlik moet jy nog by kon skryf op AA. Let me write that in. It's actually mos, nee. Does that make sense to label, to say vol deur snee voor aan sig op A? Then there's no way you can get it wrong. In English it says there, full sectional front view on AA. Then you know you're right. What do I write here? I write full sectional right view on BB. Ek gaan dit nou inskryf hier. Vol deursnee regteraansig op BB. Okay, do you see that? Now let me see if I can very quickly do this one here. All right, same question. Let's go. All right, so here we go. Just projecting this up and down. Do the centers just now. How many of you are actually learning something, like you feel like you are growing as an engineering student? Who of you can say, yes, sir? Okay. So you're not just making as if you're drawing, you can actually draw. Huh? Okay, so there's no regret for taking this subject. More homework than you expected or less homework than you expected? Less. I can always give you more. Yeah. Well, I would encourage you to redraw drawings at home that you did. All right. Yes. Scale 1 to 1. We're going to have a 10 millimeter gap first, and then they say 10 and 15. There's a measurement wrong. That must be 20 and 15. Okay. Just double check there. That's 20, and that's also 5. So there's a mistake there on the actual drawing. So, okay, let's do the cutting plane so that you're all with me. I'm going to just draw it in. There it is, going all the way. Okay. Full sectional front view, yes. You'll do nice lines for yourself. And the right view is here. BB. Okay, so if I draw now, what do I see? If I cut through here, right, will I see here this hole? Kyk, hey, wat gebeur met hierdie in hierdie aansig nou? Gaan ek hierdie gat sien? I'm going to see this hole. Remember, I'm cutting through on this line. Everything, I'm wanting to see it from the front. Everything that's on the side of my eye falls away. So there, that hole, bye-bye. Here only do we have our first corner is this one. Then this one goes through here. You see how they've just stepped it one more difficulty. They've just let you think, but it's not that much different. Now, will I see this? If I cut through here? No, I won't see it. It's further back. What you can do to help you show that you know there's something is you can do your center line. Okay, that way I know, you know, there is something there. All right, and then my hatching goes same angle. Yes. Well, you're making my sound effects for me, Alex. Zip, zip. Problem is if you're doing zip, zip at home, and I'm not even there, then I'm worried. Zip, zip. You'll just hear me, zip. Okay, this we can go all the way through. Would it be wrong for you to have put the hidden detail there? I think it would have been okay for you. If you did that, I won't be mad at you. That way I know, you know. Okay? Then on the right hand side, bring that across, and that across. And of course this right hand side straight forward. Who's enjoying this chapter? Okay, that's center line. Where's that? I missed that line. Oh, all right, this can this take you longer than 30 minutes to do these two drawings? 20 to 30 minutes, people. Can't take you longer than that. Please not. Okay, again, the spacing not too close to each other. And you have to practice it. It's your first time that you're doing that. All right, and then this is going to be labeled. Help me out. Full sectional front view on AA. Vol deursnee regteraansig op BB. Happy? And only if I have that and that there, I am giving you any marks for a completed drawing. Rightio, that is then page 66 as an overview for you. Yours should look exactly like this. Oh, you know what's missing? 5 dimensions. Don't miss that. I've missed that, but my time is up. Thank you for watching. Now it's your turn.